Hello and welcome to episode, what is it, 16 of Astroneer. Yay! Now I left a beacon on the landing site that we first landed on when we came down on the moon, and I wasn't sure if it was going to show up, but it has. So I left a big pile of mess and took an empty storage container back to Terran. I bought shed loads of compounds, seeing as though we couldn't find any when we went up to the North Pole. And I've also bought a hab. So let's do the arduous journey of trying to get the hab, I suppose, up to the North Pole. Then I suppose I could take the beacon, couldn't I? So if we put these two down, we'll take some resin with us. Yeah, I think that would be best. And then we'll take the beacon too. Good. So, north is that way. Right, it's going to take me a little bit to get up there. So I don't think I'll force you guys to watch this bit. I will come back when I've got this hab as close to the North Pole as we can get it. Okie dokie! This is pretty much the North Pole. So everything's kind of traversing around us, which is cool. So my idea is we keep the sun all the time. But at the moment we're a little bit low. So if you have a look at the compass when I move around, it's pretty much as close to the North Pole as we're going to get, I think. So I'm wondering whether it's worth trying to build it up a little bit here. Like this. Not too high, just high enough. And then seeing if we can flatten it out a bit. I'm not going to have enough power to do very much. It's not completely flat, is it? Which is a flat bit? Does that look flat? Let me fiddle with this for a bit. See if I can get it. See if I can get it flat. Okie dokie. I think this is kind of flat enough to begin with. I'm going to stick the hab bomp down there, and hopefully now we've got oxygen and everything. I'm hoping that what we can do is use this to try and flatten out the Earth a little bit more. So I've not experimented too much with this before, this kind of flattening thing, but this is why I thought we'd try it now. So I had to make a little solar panel, which I'm thinking of sticking. I suppose what we should do, stick it on there, shouldn't we? So I'm hoping that this is high enough. I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on trying to make this. Try and flatten this out. It should just build itself, shouldn't it? I say should, but it's not brilliantly flat, is it? Maybe we should have gone a little bit higher. I suppose we're going to have some gaps in the sun, I suppose, while we're in the shadow of Terran. Should we try sticking that back on our... There we go, that's working again. So I'm not entirely sure how this flattening works. It's kind of like a... I think maybe once you get the polygon that's that's right, it starts to flatten out. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, that's looking a lot nicer. Okay. So we're going to have to try and bring some other bits over here. Feeling like let's save it. Bling! Right, so that's our North Pole. Gonna need to expand this out a decent amount, I think. So what next? Is it worth trying to bring stuff back? Or... what's best? Maybe we should extend a platform out. So I can remember which way our spaceship is, because it's over that way. Because we left this stuff roughly in that position. So let's try extending a platform out and see what happens. So, bump. Is that fairly flat? Looks like it. I wonder if we can go again. Try and get it fairly straight, shall we? Oh, it's going to go down. No, don't want that. Okay, let's try and extend this out a little bit then. Let's get rid of that. Do it from here, shall we? Okay, now let's try it. Ooh. Bump. And it has gone up a little bit. But that's good, that's fine. We could probably get away with sticking that... oh, no, not that. That on there for now. Yeah, that's good. Cool, so we can drop off some of the things that we have got. And then try and get back to our spaceship. I wonder if the spaceship can land here now. It's not really tried much of that before. This is all new. I'll try and make a bit of a ramp here. Wonder if maybe we can use the smoothie thing to... kind of. Yeah. Okay, that is like a bit of a ramp. Oops, a daisy. So maybe if we bring that out this way, and then maybe bring this across. Did that work? Oh dear, that's not very good, is it? This smoothing tool takes a little bit of practice, I think. And let's recharge our stuff and then head back towards where I think our spaceship is and see if maybe we can just bring it straight over here. Yeah, that might be an option. Let's leave that compound there so then we don't we have as many slots available as possible. Right, let's start running. So it is south, I think, that we have to run. Seeing as though this place is so small, I think we should be able to see the little beacony thing from the ship as we run. Hopefully. Ah, so there's the giant crater. God, it's huge. So we ran round there and then back down this way. Da-da-da. Still kind of heading south, which is good. There it is. Cool. So if I maybe leave the beacon there, if we leave stuff there, maybe we could take off and land where our new hab is. I'm willing to try it. Maybe it won't until we have a vehicle bay or something like that, maybe. Which would be lame, because then it means we've got to carry all this by hand, but... Okay, so that's that. Some of this we should be able to take on our backpack. What am I doing? Click, 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 click. Backpack full. Is there any space up there? There is one space. Right. And I didn't bring the beacon back with me. Okay, well let's make a beacon up. I don't want to risk it, so... So we'll leave that beacon here. Where did that compound go? Oh, bloody hell, miles away. Come back, you. Good. We'll take the aluminium, seeing as though the copper was something that we had plentifully over near the hab. So let's take off again. See what kind of happens. Right, so we go into orbit. It's good. Whee! So there's the beacon. There's our hab. We're not going to be able to land on it, are we? We could land there, though. That's closer. Yes. Okay, so we're not going to be able to land there yet. But this is definitely closer. Cool. It won't be too much effort to drag all of this over, and we can leave the spaceship there for the time being, can't we? So this is good. You can actually see it from here. Awesome. Right. So first things first, going to need the resin. So we'll get that over there. Let's see how far this... Ooh. It's going to be a long way if I decide to do that. Let's just pick it up and run with it, shall we? So depending on how far this is, we could always tether up the two. Maybe. Meh. Need to expand that platform quite a bit, so I think it's going to be worth maybe moving some of the little wind generator and the solar panel. We could always make a large solar panel maybe over here. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Much closer. Let's get that up there then. Boop. And we'll get up there ourselves. Once we've got set up, we can then go exploring this place a little bit more. So let's get some more resin on there then, shall we? And put that there. We'll make a platform there, shall we? Bing! Not quite sure what we're going to want first. Oh, balls. I'm really not very good at this, am I? Let's try and flatten this out again. Nope, looks like we saved it. That's good. Let's see what we can do. Try and get a bit more platform out. Can we actually see where the ship is? No, but we know it's over there, so that's fine. We can't see the other beacon from here either. Okay, I didn't have the right. Let's try and pull it from there, shall we? Yeah, this is tough. Right, I think I'll I'll break here and I'll try and make this platform a bit bigger so you guys don't have to sit there watching me do this. Once I've made the platform a bit bigger, I will be back. Okie dokie, so I've got some platform made up. It took me a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. I'm not great with this flattening thing. I'm not, like I said before, I've not done it before, but I seem to have screwed that up a little bit. I have made it a fairly decent size. So I've been doing this over and over and over again, trying to get it kind of flat. It's not really working entirely, but it's flat enough. I'm kind of happy with it, in that, you know, it's always going to be a little bit messy. I don't think I could ever get it completely square, but the good thing is it does kind of eventually lead out to this mountain, which is good. You see, so we're pretty much at ground level again, which is nice. We've got a decent amount. So I thought I'm going to drag this up this way. I'm not as fussed. I want to try and be creative with it and make it a bit more interesting, but kind of organised, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pull this up this way, and I thought what we'll do is up here we'll have batteries and solar panels, so then they can charge everything. And seeing as though we don't get storms or anything like that, yeah. And the other nice thing is that we've got this down here, so we can just grab resin when we want it. Which is lovely, see? So we haven't got to worry too much about running out of resin. I suppose I don't want to do this too far and then the platforms start to go wonky. They are slowly working their way up, which I suppose is fine. I don't mind that. I don't know how many batteries and things we should have yet, but meh. This was kind of the plan. So I know I've got a little bit sidetracked because I was going to bring all the stuff back from the spaceship. Boom. Have I not got any more resin on me? I don't know. Okay, I'll grab this one. Not quite sure what we should set up next, really. I'm not too fussed at the moment. I'm not sure if we've got all the research, so I think a research station will probably be good. And I might see if I can set up maybe a trade platform for if we want some kind of tradey thing. So I'm going to go one more. Like that. And then maybe I could kind of go out and back again, possibly, or just have lots of little sideways ones here, maybe. So kind of like that. Ah, balls. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't expect it to go down like that. Never mind. This is all part of the learning. I've not tried fiddling around with things like this. I wanted to try and do it all on camera, so I suppose then the next thing then is I need to get everything over from the shuttle. Oh, this is really awkward. Feels like I'm getting it right, and then it's feeling a little bit wrong again. As you can see, it does start to build itself once you've got the thing. It does start to seems to just do it, which is good. But anyway, rather than fanning about here, I think I should try and get everything back. So whereabouts was it? Was it this direction? It was... Oh, crap. I can't remember which direction it was in. Boo! Okay, well, in the next episode then, we'll see if we can find... I'll have to look back on the footage and see where our thing is. But yeah, we'll grab everything over and then we can set up the power up this ramp here and then start to lay out a base, I suppose. So yeah, leave a like and stuff if you enjoyed. Really helps me out and things. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So thank you for watching.